Now to presidential politics, and Newt Gingrich stumbling out of the gate. Days after getting in the race, he's under fire on a number of fronts and spent much of yesterday doing damage control. Jake Tapper's in covering the launch, and Jake, Gingrich has plenty of time to recover, but some conservative pundits already saying this campaign is dead on arrival.
George, this is the big presidential campaign kickoff week for Newt Gingrich, and he has spent much of it either apologizing or explaining himself. That's generally not considered a good sign that your campaign has gotten off on the right foot.
It has been a difficult and at times just plain weird presidential campaign launch for former House Speaker Newt Gingrich, shown here last night in Minnesota being assailed with glitter by a protester. This followed a trip to Dubuque, Iowa to kick off a 17-city tour to win supporters, where this Dubuque conservative who confronted Gingrich in a Holiday Inn lobby indicated he would not be among them.
Get out before you make a bigger fool of yourself.
That crusty Iowan may be symbolic of the anger many conservatives feel after Gingrich said this on Sunday about the House Republican Medicare plan.
I don't think right-wing social engineering is any more desirable than left-wing social engineering. I don't think imposing radical change from the right or the left is a very good way for a free society to operate.
The author of the plan, House Budget Committee Chairman Paul Ryan, took umbrage.
With allies like that, who needs liberals?
And while Gingrich apologized to Ryan, the remarks fed into already strong conservative concerns about Gingrich as undisciplined and disloyal.
Calling it radical and right-wing social engineering is deadly.
After all but 3 House Republicans voted for the Ryan plan. Gingrich last night explained himself to Greta Van Susteren on Fox News Channel.
I made a mistake. We are at the beginning of a process of solving the entitlement problems in the United States. These are enormous challenges. I believe deeply that the American people have to be an integral part of it.
And as if all that weren't enough to potentially alienate voters, it turns out Gingrich and his third wife, Callista, have an up to $500,000 debt with high-end jeweler Tiffany's. When asked why the debt, the campaign had no comment. This has been a bad week for Newt Gingrich, George, and it's only Wednesday.
Okay, Jake Tapper, thanks very much. We'll see if he can stick with that no comment for long.